This video is for developing speaking skills in secondary schools where English is taught as a second or foreign language. There is a separate video for teachers. The story creates a challenge for students to solve, encouraging them to use their English and their creativity together. People don't lock their doors in Little Pitty. They feel safe because there is very little crime. Criminals don't go there because Mr. Brown is very tough. He's the mayor, but he's also the judge. This man stole a chicken from a supermarket. He said he was poor and hungry. "Rubbish," said Mr. Brown. "You're wearing smart clothes, so you can't be poor." And he sent him to prison for 6 months. Mr. Brown owns a hotel. His hotel is expensive, but it doesn't have a restaurant. He wants to build a restaurant, but he can't because the hotel is too small. There's a restaurant next to the hotel, but Mr. Brown doesn't own it. This is Martha. She owns the restaurant. The restaurant is her life's work, and Martha is very proud of it. This is Mr. Brown's wife. She's much younger than him. Mrs. Brown is the hotel receptionist. A guest is checking into the hotel. His name is Tom Smith.
Here's your key card, Mr. Smith.
Thank you. What time is dinner?
We haven't got a restaurant, Mr. Smith.
No restaurant, but this is an expensive hotel.
There's a very good restaurant next door.
I'm not happy about this.
I'm sure you'll like it. All our guests go there.
OK, I'll try it. If it isn't good, I'll move to another hotel.
Mr. and Mrs. Brown have a young son. His name is Mark. Mrs. Brown is drying his hair.
Mum, what's wrong with Dad? Why is he so worried?
Because our hotel hasn't got a restaurant.
I know, but why is that a problem?
All our guests go to Martha's restaurant next door.
Her restaurant is good, so why does that matter?
Because Martha is making a lot of money from our guests.
We're making money too, so why isn't Dad happy?
He thinks we should have our own restaurant.
But there isn't room for a restaurant in our hotel.
Exactly. That's why Dad is so worried.
Mr. Brown and Martha meet every morning. They usually discuss the menu for dinner. But today, Mr. Brown wants to talk about something different.
All your guests came to dinner at my restaurant last night.
And they were very satisfied. Your cook is excellent.
Let's talk about the menu for this evening.
No, Martha, I want to buy your restaurant.
Buy it? Why do you want to do that?
Because my hotel hasn't got a restaurant, and yours is really good.
Oh no, I don't want to sell it.
Think about it. I'll give you a very good price.
No way. This restaurant is my life's work.
My offer is £500,000. I'll give you 24 hours to think about it.
The next day, Mr. Brown goes to Martha's restaurant for lunch. He always has lunch there because the food is so good. But today he's not thinking about food. He's hoping that Martha will accept his offer. Just before he gets to the restaurant, Martha is checking his table.
Sally, where are you? Look at Mr. Brown's table.
I'm coming. I've got a glass of champagne for him.
Ah, here you are. The knife and forks are on the wrong sides.
The wine glass too. But his table was perfect 10 minutes ago.
Someone has changed everything. But who would do that?
Someone who doesn't know that Mr. Brown never drinks red wine.
And doesn't know that he never eats chips.
Maybe it's just someone playing a stupid joke.
This is no joke. Mr. Brown is our best customer.
Oh no, there's the bell. He's arriving for his lunch.
OK, I'm going to the door to meet him.
You keep him talking while I reorganise his table.
Sally, the waitress, immediately phones the police. Inspector Wilson and Detective Jones arrive within minutes. They try to figure out what happened.
Martha went to the door to meet Mr. Brown.
She opened the door and he fell on the floor. He was dead.
But someone stabbed him in the back. Where's the knife?
Martha is the only witness, so maybe she killed him.
But why? Mr. Brown was her best customer.
And he offered her a fortune to buy her restaurant.
But Martha wasn't interested. She refused to sell it.
She isn't married and doesn't have any children or relatives.
So if Martha was dead, Mr. Brown could buy her restaurant?
Yes, Mr. Brown had a possible motive for killing Martha.
That's true, but it was Mr. Brown who died, not Martha.
So we have no idea why Mr. Brown was killed.
Here's the knife, stuck in a loaf of bread. Sally found it when she went into the kitchen. The police find this fingerprint on the knife. But who does it belong to? It doesn't match anything in the police databank. The police analysed the wine that was on Mr. Brown's table. It contains a deadly poison. But who poisoned the wine? Obviously, someone who didn't know that Mr. Brown only drank white wine, not red. Mrs. Brown, Martha, Sally and Mark all knew that he never drank red wine. So the police don't think they poisoned it. But who did it? 1 month later, the police still have no idea why Mr. Brown was killed. No one has been arrested for his murder. Every day, someone puts fresh flowers on Mr. Brown's grave. It's clear that somebody loved him. Mrs. Brown, maybe? Or someone else? Who knows? Mrs. Brown is now the owner of the hotel. She inherited it from her husband, but Mrs. Brown is not popular with the hotel staff. They don't like her, and they don't like Tom Smith, who is now a permanent guest at the hotel. 2 maids are cleaning his room.
Oh no! There are clothes all over the floor!
What a mess. Tom Smith is our worst guest. So untidy.
And he's always drunk. His room smells of wine.
Look at his wardrobe, full of empty bottles.
It's disgusting. Let's do his room together.
As they speak, Mrs. Brown is coming up the stairs. She's going to check their work.
I'll tidy up his clothes while you wash the floor.
It has to be perfect, or Mrs. Brown will shout at us.
I can't stand that woman. She's so bossy.
Well, she's the boss. Mrs. Brown owns the hotel now.
She was horrible before Mr. Brown died, and now she's worse.
Hurry up. She'll be here at any moment now.
We need fresh towels. I'll run downstairs and get them.
Something terrible has happened. Now an ambulance is taking Tina and Mrs. Brown to hospital. Both women are badly injured. Inspector Wilson and Detective Jones are on the scene. They are trying to understand what happened.
Was this an accident, or was it a crime?
I think someone hit Tina on their head.
What's your evidence? Why do you think that?
She has a serious head injury and she's covered in blood.
Where was Tina when someone hit her on the head?
At the top of the stairs. Then she fell down to the bottom.
But Mrs. Brown was injured too. How did that happen?
Mrs. Brown was walking upstairs when Tina fell down.
Okay, I see. As Tina fell downstairs, she hit Mrs. Brown?
Exactly. Then they fell to the bottom together.
Did anyone see when this happened?
No, but Nancy heard a scream. It was Nancy who phoned us.
How are these 2 patients doing, nurse?
Both women are very ill. Multiple injuries.
Will both patients survive?
Mrs. Brown will survive, but I'm very worried about Tina.
So, Tina's condition is much worse than Mrs. Brown's?
Yes, because there's glass in Tina's brain.
Oh no. Where did the glass come from?
The police think someone hit her with a bottle.
Were they unconscious when they arrived at the hospital?
Yes, and they still are. But Tina has said one word.
What did Tina say?
Nancy. That's the name of her best friend. They work together.
Sadly, Tina died in hospital during the night.
Yes, the police say it was murder.
Do the police know who hit Tina on the head?
No, they don't. But obviously it wasn't Mrs. Brown.
Why is that obvious?
Because Mrs. Brown was at the bottom of the stairs.
Where was Tina when someone hit her with a bottle?
At the top. So it's impossible that Mrs. Brown hit her.
Do the police think Nancy hit her?
No, they don't. Because Tina was her best friend.
Who else was in the hotel at the time?
When the police arrived, no one else was there.
Here's the broken bottle. It was in Tom Smith's room.
Was it under the bed or in the wardrobe?
No, the bottle was under his mattress.
Did the bottle match the glass in Tina's brain?
Yes, and there was blood on the bottle.
So the mystery's solved. Tom Smith was the killer.
No, it's not that simple.
Oh? What's the complication?
We analysed the blood on the bottle. It wasn't Tina's blood.
That's incredible! So whose blood was on the bottle?
We did a DNA test. The blood came from Mrs. Brown.
From Mrs. Brown? How is that possible?
Now it's your turn. There are 7 things the police don't understand. You have to explain these mysteries. First, who killed Mr. Brown and why? Second, who put the knife in the kitchen and why? Third, who poisoned the wine and why? Fourth, who killed Tina and why? Fifth, who put the bottle under Tom Smith's mattress and why? Sixth, the blood on the bottle came from Mrs. Brown, not from Tina. How is that possible? Seventh, there were 2 murders, Mr. Brown and Tina. The police say these murders are connected. But what is the connection? Now you are the detectives. Try to explain all 7 mysteries. One last point, and this is very important. Present your solution as a dialogue, not as a list of answers. Take turns to speak. Why is this important? Because everyone has to take part. Everyone has to contribute ideas. The mystery can be solved in many different ways, not just one. But remember, your solution must follow the facts given in the video.